5:23. We are back on this Friday morning. Nice to have you along. We're talking Grammys. They're not until February right here on City TV. But the nominations are officially out. Those were put out just a little while ago. And our Devo Brown is live in Toronto this morning. Devo, you know everything about the Grammys, so we've brought you in as our expert. Good to see you this morning.
Good to see you. And, of course, yeah, doing the heavy lifting so you don't have to worry about breaking it down.
That's
that
right.
song you just heard, Mary Morris, The Middle, 2 nominations for that song and Record of the Year. But the big story, Kyle, is our Canadians.
Yes, let's talk about our Canadians. We've got a couple of them that are up for big nominations.
That's it. Our good friend Drake up for 7 nominations this year. Normally he doesn't. Last year he didn't submit his work. This year he's back. He's kind of ended his boycott of the Grammys, so we'll see him at the award show. 7 nominations, including Album of the Year for Scorpion. He's also up for Record and Song of the Year for God's Plan, which was the most streamed song of 2018 as well. And then we talk about Boy Wonder, who produces for him. He's got 6 nominations. And Pickering's own Shawn Mendes, he's got 2 nominations, his first 2 nominations as well for In My Blood and for Song of the Year, and he's got his self-titled album up for Pop Vocal Album of the Year. So congrats to our Canadian nods as well.
Good to see that. Now let's talk about the big one, Album of the Year. We've got a lot of nominees up for this big award this year.
Well, that's it. It usually is 5 nominees. This year, they've expanded these big 4 categories to 8 nominees. So we see some more diverse representation in this. On the country end of things, you see Casey Musgraves in there. The Americana side of things, you see a name that you might not be familiar with Brandi Carlile. And, of course, Cardi B's in this with Invasion of Privacy. She's making those money moves. Scorpion from Drake, as we mentioned. Beer Bongs and Bentleys, Post Malone. Dirty Computer, a nice R&B album from Janelle Monáe. Very empowering as well. Her from Her. And the Black Panther soundtrack is a bit of an interesting one because we don't normally see soundtracks in the Album of the Year category, which is, again, with this expansion of the diversity. We're seeing more hip-hop, we're seeing more R&B in the Album of the Year category. And that's Kendrick Lamar in there, who's up for 8 nominations as well.
I kind of like seeing the additional nominations in this category because it's such a big one. It's hard to narrow it down to just 5.
It is, and like we said, you know, you're seeing that hip-hop and R&B representation, which the Grammys have kind of shied away from before. They're saying this year they're relevant, they're on point with their nominations. I got to say, this category I'm definitely agreeing with.
Okay, a couple of snubs, though, from this morning, right?
A lot of people are excited about this snub, and I'm not. Taylor Swift getting only 1 nomination. A lot of people are happy that she's not, you know, the regular person getting nominated a lot. She's won, you know, 10 Grammys already in her career. So she's only got 1 for Reputation for Best Pop Vocal Album. We see Jay-Z and Beyonce, the 2 of them combined, getting 3 nominations only and none in the big categories. So that was a little bit surprising for people.
All right, and we got about 30 seconds left, Devo. What are you looking forward to the most when it comes time to Grammys?
I'm loving it. We're going to be on the red carpet, of course, in L.A., February 10th. It's all going to be here on City TV. But, you know, just being there, the energy, the music, the collaborations that you see at the Grammy Awards, because they'll take someone like Post Malone and put him with Casey Musgraves, maybe. And you'll see something like that, a little bit of a different kind of eclectic style at the Grammys.
Those collaborations are always one of the most interesting parts about this award show. In my humble opinion, it's the most enjoyable one out of all the award shows when we get into award season. Good to see you, Devo.
Thank you. You too.
All right. Have a good weekend. Hey, want to also give a quick mention, too. Devo is part of our team doing a Facebook Live broadcast this afternoon. You can check that out at 1 o'clock for more details on the Grammys, which, again, Sunday, February the 10th, right here on City TV.